Yo, what is going on YouTube? Alright, so this is a tabletop review on an item that I received from Cruz. This is the Kershaw manual freefall. Oh, I hope I said that right. Cruz, correct me if I'm wrong. I actually wrote it down, but I forgot the paper in the house. So it is the Kershaw manual freefall, as far as I'm remembering. Very, very nice EDC knife. I mean, this thing is phenomenal, and it was a blessing to receive this gift from Cruz. Make sure you check out his channel, subscribe to him. Also, he's thrown in a lot of items for a big bundle giveaway that we're going to be doing here soon. And just to look at this knife, I was like, wow, dude, that is phenomenal. I've always been talking about wanting to get a nice Kershaw or a Spyderco or something like that. And as he sent me the items for you guys for the big survival bundle giveaway that we're going to be doing, he sent this knife, and I was like, wow, man. When I received this and opened it out of the package and all that stuff, I was blown away. I mean, Kershaw makes some really nice knives. So I'll just give you guys a quick rundown. The blade, I mean, that thing is just razor sharp. He tells me it's not sharp, but I mean, that thing is sharp. Literally, I can shave some hair off your skin if you was to do it. Another thing I really like is the way Kershaw does their engravement on their handle. Very cool the way they do that. I mean, it gives it nice texture for gripping. It is ambidextrous, so you can use either left or right. You know, if you want to click it with this, open it up with this part, or open it up with your right hand. I hope I said that right, ambidextrous. I don't know, big word for my speech or whatever. Alright, and then another really cool thing is here is the fling open item, or the basic bar, or whatever you want to call it. I'm not a knife expert, so please don't judge. But you can see, you can flip it over, drop it out. Very cool how they did that. I like that. Another really cool thing, I get a really cool kick out of this, is the way they did their clip. Their belt clip is really cool, pocket clip, or whatever you want to consider it as. They basically put it on the top part. It's a lot different than your normal pocket knives, you know, where your normal pocket knives are here. And I was actually tripping out on this for the simple fact that when this sits in your pocket, you got your blade facing down. When you come to pull your knife out, it's immediately ready to, you know, basically use. So you're pulling this out of your pocket because of the clip being right there and the knife facing down. When this comes out your pocket, it's basically already ready to go. For instance, with this pocket knife, my Smith & Wesson, when I pull that out of my pocket, I then have to transaction my hand in order to use it. So I really like how Kershaw did that. That is a really good idea, you know, how they did the belt clip there. And so, yeah, another nice thing they have here is the indent right there, basically where you can put lanyard. So you can put a piece of paracord or whatever it is you want. You could even loop your keychain around that and have this on your keys. I don't know how many people really like having too much weight on their keys, but I mean, this is not heavy at all. That's another thing I want to touch bases with. So yeah, you can put either paracord or your key lanyard or whatnot on there and have your knife on your keys. Another thing I want to tell you guys, as I stated, this thing is really light. It's not heavy at all. I've carried around some heavy EDC knives. For instance, this bad boy, my Duck, it's always been a real reliable knife. You can see here it's 440 stainless steel. I don't know what the PRC is or what that stands for. Let me see if I can bring you guys in there. Probably not. Let me zoom you out. So you can see there. But I mean, this pocket, I've carried this thing around for like many years. You guys could probably tell by the wear and tear on it. And it's really heavy. It's got a really good fling to it. Really good assist. But bring you guys back in there. But this Kershaw, I mean, it's really light. And I like that about, I'm starting to really like that about pocket knives. Another real heavy pocket knife that I was actually running around with is this one here, the Raven's Quest. That's another heavy pocket knife I used to carry around. And ever since I purchased this one here off of budk.com, I was starting to actually get myself into having a lighter EDC knife. That way you don't feel too much weight on your pocket. And so I went from that to a whole different varieties of different pocket knives. And then my main one that I was actually starting to like was a Shearfield, another great pocket knife, another light one. Then I upgraded a little bit more and I went with the Smith & Wesson, and it looks bulky, it looks heavy, but honestly it's really light. Getting the feel from the Kershaw and the Smith & Wesson, the Kershaw is definitely a lot lighter, and you can see they're basically almost similar size blades and handle. So this is definitely a nice EDC knife. My wife, I guess you can consider it, took over it, so it's now going to be in her purse and on her belongings and with her on an everyday basis, which is cool by me. Honestly, it really is. I like my Smith & Wesson knife, but I really like this Kershaw, and I try to push off another pocket knife onto her, but it's not happening. So she really likes this Kershaw, so it is what it is, you know. And on top of that, you know, I know that she now has something very reliable on her in case she needs to cut a seat belt or anything like that. So, you know, I don't complain about it at all. You got nice L key locks here. There is two, and then one solid one here, as you guys can see there. And so yeah, it's a really nice blade. One thing I've been questioned about is the blades being magnetic. So I've heard a lot about Spyderco and stuff like that not being magnetic. I do have a magnet, and so we'll test it out here. So yeah, let's see, that is magnetic. I believe the titanium blades are not magnetic. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it is magnetic, and honestly that really does not matter to me. It's not a really big issue. But there is some advertisements you guys don't fall for, is when they state that it's titanium. Like I believe this here, they state this is supposed to be like a titanium blade, or yeah, titanium, aluminum, titanium or whatever. But you can see it's still magnetic. So I don't know if, I can't recall, one of my subscribers had told me about it, and I started running magnets to like all my knives, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if I got one of those that don't stick to a magnet. But they all do. But you know what, it's still cool. So yeah, very great make by Kershaw. Derek Cruz, God bless you. Thank you so much, my friend. Any questions regarding this knife, let me know. I always Google search it before I upload my video, and I'll put all the information in the description. Since I really don't know too much, as I said, I'm not a knife expert, but I figured, you know what, why not share an item that maybe someone might be interested in or has been looking at, and this kind of gives them, you know, a point perspective view of what the item actually has, what it looks like, and you know how reliable it really is. I do that all the time before I purchase anything online or anything like that. I always research it on YouTube, and you know, then I go from there. So that's pretty much it from this video. Derek Cruz, God bless you. Thank you so much for your support, my friend. All my subscribers, please check out his channel. And that's pretty much it from here. Much love and respects, Derek Cruz. God bless you. Thank you so much for actually sending me this knife. So, you know, my wife has a very reliable EDC knife now, and maybe she'll fall out of it so I can start carrying it around, because I really like it. All right, I'm up and out. God bless. Peace out, my friends.